Yeah, I clicked this website. I'm gonna be like, the person who made this is like insane. Click away.
Yeah, you should make it seem more legit.
It's designed to be more
Scandalous.
It's schizo.
Have you schizophrenic?
It is, right? But there's other things that are better. The crusade is to ruin this guy who's allowed this to happen on the site by any means possible whatsoever. A guy that does not give a shit.
Any peaceful and legal means possible.
Peaceful and legal, yeah. Of course.
But I think there is a genuine anti-Semitism problem that you were pointing to. I think that a lot of that is in the chat. A lot of this in the creators that were unbanned. I think that those are like huge anti-Semites. And I hate that the message is getting diluted and we're going into these different areas, which to me don't seem relevant.
I love the stuff. That's not that I'm interested in.
Who cares about his name?
You know what I hope? I hope the Frosty was watching it.
What are the odds that this was a genuine mistake? 0?
Oh, now it's showing up. Why didn't it show up originally?
Oh my God.
Well, that's it.
I think it said Dan Clancy.
How long has it been?
Which is an anti-Semitic.
We can't give her like 5 more minutes after Frost before we go.
Yeah.
Dan Clancy's Twitch is an anti-Semitic hellhole. Hezbollah.
Yeah, there we go.
It just
He wants people to know.
it looks like the kind of website I made up as one I didn't like and when I was like 15 years old.
Should not be taken as fact. You're really covering your bases.
There's other shit, right? So look, this is just...
That's a red statement.
This is designed to sully Dan Clancy's name because he is the tip of the spear of a fucking anti-Semitic conspiracy, okay?
And you're using MAGA rags like New York Post to do your to do your dirty work.
My point is
if I could have a one-on-one with Ben Shapiro, I'd be like, what's up, dude? Let's do it. Let's talk some shit. These radical leftists.
I wish we could use your energy for the election.
I just think
No, I guess the problem is,
someone
like-
who doesn't know anything. And I clicked this website. I'm gonna be like, the person who made this is like insane. Click away.
Yeah, you should make it seem more legit.
It's designed to be more
Scandalous.
It's schizo.
Have you schizophrenic?
It is, right? But there's other things that are better. Like, you're not sending out Dan Clancy sucks to people that are outside of like
I thought
live
that's
stream
Steve.
Did you spell that right? You put
I thought that said Stephen Bennell sucks. Like, have they done? He's playing both sides. He wants to watch the world burn.
You actually?
So this is his boss.
Oh my God.
I love
This
that.
one's a lot nicer looking.
Well, this is different. This is just starting.
Oh.
There's no information here yet. This is just the very beginning. The very beginning of this.
What if he doesn't suck?
Oh, he sucks.
Wait,
does
but
he say
why?
There's nothing on there yet.
Well, because he enables and allows Dan Clancy to do what he does. That's all you need to know.
You just
right?
gotta snap.
So this just linked to the Dan Clancy website.
Yeah, with Dan Clancy's boss.
So you're not happy with the kind of actions taken in response by Twitch? You think that they're not sufficient?
Yeah. The site, by the way, of what you're doing when you're trying to get your point across, you're not sending these sites to journalists because they're not going to give a shit about some schizo site. That's purely for LSF people. You're sending them to the articles, the Jewish press or the New York Post article or something, or Richie Torres's letter calling it out. I'm not sending them to DanClancySucks.com.
I think
right?
the problem is if I am a journalist and I'm being sent these leads and then I'm like, oh, okay, this guy Dan comes up a lot, like what is he involved with?
Yeah, there's a few of us.
Dan the man. And then I find these websites that you have posted multiple times on your Twitter. I'm gonna be like, okay, I can't trust what this guy says.
Just based on the look of it, you're saying?
No, based on the vibe, the look, the format of it all. I would just be like, this person is schizo.
Well, you're in the minority on that one. It's designed to take away everything that we can. So this is the URL.
That one's probably the best.
Well, this is designed very specifically, so you can't click and look on other stuff here. This is it. This page, advertise on twitch.com/McDonald's, this page is dedicated to McDonald's. If you click here and play, you're going to watch a video of an advertisement for McDonald's, and then you will watch some Hassan clip that's an unhinged, right? And then below here, there's more stuff that has been allowed on Twitch, and then it's like all here. This whole page is designed to be a fucking nightmare for McDonald's. And then here's the good thing. When you go and you click contact the media on this thing, right? So if you go, so they're going to be here, they're going to see this page, and they're going to be like, holy Christ, look at all these people that they're about to be contacting, right? So this is if you're complaining to the brand, you can tweet at them. Maybe we didn't update that. Contact your AG. Trust me, this is shit that when McDonald's does not want to have to deal with there.
So this is cancel culture, but you just think it's for a good cause, and that cause being anti-Semitism.
It's not my fault, right? So put it this way.
Well,
No. That's not true.
you take responsibility and you take ownership.
I am the photographer taking evidence of a crime. Okay, you don't blame the guy taking a video of a Rodney King getting beaten by a cop. You blame the cops. Do the advertisers want their advertisement next to this content?
I suppose not. I mean,
Okay, so who's really fucking up here? Is it me that's showing them that it's happening, or is it?
I'm not saying that you're fucking up or not.
Okay.
Up.
There's no fence sitting.
How do you think the changes,
You're
like,
either with me or you against me.
how do you think like the whole like siloing of Twitch politics now that advertisers can just like click no towards?
Oh, you didn't see my response to that?
No, I didn't see yours.
Oh, well, let's just say I'm glad that they added the just not seeing category. And that totally solves all the problems.
I assume.
Are they not Nazis
Yeah.
in the gaming streams?
44 million.
It's like, okay, how do I put this? I'm against it because it's trying to let them solve the problem while letting the actual problem exist.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, oh, hey, listen, advertisers, you don't have to worry about all this Jew stuff and all this crazy shit. We'll just put that over here. Your ads won't run against it.
But when you had the XQC stream where you were like in the chat,
Yeah.
that's not a politics stream necessarily.
Doesn't matter. You're supporting Twitch.
No, I know, but you
Yeah.
need to put more about the fact that
Gaming.
there's just generally an anti-Semitic nature in the chat, not just the.
Oh, don't worry. We have another site that's launching soon.
Okay.
It's actually super
So
cool.
many
Not for a
websites.
For the
different
chat.
site.
You know this site?
It's like 20 sites.
I don't know the exact name of it, but it's gonna be called like Visualizing the Hate. Okay? And the whole thing is for the first time you're gonna actually be able to see how certain terms are used with emotes, with everything else in certain chats.
Yikes.
So what are the most common pairings of the word Zionist in Hassan's chat? How does it compare to the word Jew? Is it the same? Is it different? What emotes are used the most? Is it
Do you have that
be
preliminary
spit,
data?
Right? Like
Do you have preliminary data? Is it next?
I have all the data.
Okay.
Going back 5 years.
All of it.
Chat logs for all the major ones.
Jesus
And it's not
Christ.
looking good.
No, it's looking fucking atrocious. There is no
You don't.
there's like a
Yeah.
10% difference, like compared to like basically they use Jew interchangeable with Zionist essentially. When you look at that,
How were you determining whether Zionists is used interchangeably with Jew?
above my pay grade, I'm too stupid to know that. I just know what I'm told.
How did you find people to do this? Are they just other angry Jewish people?
They're people that are upset with Twitch.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How do you know you can trust them?
Common enemy.
Trust but verify. Right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not just like blindly accepting anything that they give to me. You know, you go and you look at it and you see if it's, you know.
Now, and connected to the pornographic material.
What about it?
So the anti-Semitism is linked to DJ Clancy's alleged pornographic usage because
He's a long-time idiot.
He's a fucking.
wouldn't that so and again I'm not making one statement or the other, but wouldn't the fact that he's absent-minded, stupid, like not looking, if that's
You're
your
giving me the
argument?
Trump excuse?
No, I'm asking you, isn't the fact that you're pointing to his absent-mindedness, those are your words, as with respect to the porn stuff, doesn't that help him?
Didn't care. Maybe he's just so blatant he didn't give a shit.
But then that would undermine the notion of anti-Semitism, wouldn't it?
No, that would.
Well, he just wants Tom Clancy to resign, right? So whether he intended it to be anti-Semitic or not. Is,
So that's kind of separated from the ideological part of the crusade.
The crusade is to ruin this guy who's allowed this to happen on the site by any means possible whatsoever. A guy that does not give a shit.
Any
as long-
peaceful and legal means possible?
peaceful and legal.
Yeah.
Of course. There is no boundary within reason that I won't cross to end this man.
Oh my god.
He's fucking systematically creating an entire like generation of people that are gonna hate Jews and they won't even know why. They'll
What
just
if you
think it's
end
cool.
this man and nothing changes?
They'll change. That's how it works.
How do you feel about that, Pisco?
It's true. CEO culture. CEO goes out.
I'm
Ideological
skeptical because-
zealots that are with him go with
Because
it.
I think there is a genuine anti-Semitism problem that you were pointing to. I think that a lot of that is in the chat. A lot of this in the creators that were unbanned. I think that those are like huge anti-Semites.
Wait,
And I hate that the message is getting diluted and we're going into these different areas, which to me don't seem relevant.
I love the porn stuff. That's not that I'm interested in. I want a DJ Clancy snark Reddit where you decentralize and everyone.
Well, you know, there's a new subreddit, by the way. If you guys haven't subscribed to this,
So no, there's not.
there is a new subreddit. It's reddit.com/r/Hassan Piker.
Isn't that his?
That isn't.
Is that not his?
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a Hassan subreddit. Yeah,
Wait, how?
Did you get it somehow?
not me, but some intrepid people that
This
got
is
hired.
old
that his-
Reddit. This is old Reddit.
That is
It's-
actual one.
No.
No, his is Hassan_Piker.
Okay.
Who has
What a
this?
mistake.
They've had this
I'll tell you what happened
forever.
is that someone saw how insane that he got, This was just a redirect for a long time. Someone saw how insane that he got, and they're like, you know what? I don't want to be involved with this, but they gave it over to someone else, and then that person was like, hey, listen, I'm going to start using it. Like, fucking awesome. Go for it.
Oh my god.
So how does Hassan fit into this broader picture?
Hassan is...
You don't want
the
him
gun.
banned, right?
I don't care about Hassan. Well, Hassan is the gun. Dan Clancy's the man shooting the gun. Do you blame the gun or do you blame the man?
True.
Well, it's a
Do you
sentient.
want to ban guns?
It's a
Do you
sentient
think,
gun. It's a sentient gun.
Oh, sentient.
The gun's choosing to shoot.
Okay.
It's just being held up.
Do you?
And who's
It's being supported.
What about the boss of Dan? Who in
He's
the
holding
analogy,
the
he's
balls
holding
of the
gun?
man holding the gun.
I mean, that's why we got the site set up for him as well. That'll start going for SteveBoomSucks.com. Yeah.
Who's above Steve Boom?
Well, listen, one at a time, you just keep climbing, and eventually someone's going to give a shit about their fucking name and allowing this type of shit to go. Today, Hassan said, okay, he said, point blank, he's like, oh, sorry, I got in trouble for that Houthi shit. I can't do that anymore.
Oh, you got a warning.
Well, that's a warning. That's a
Hold
warning.
on. No. He got a warning today. He did that 30 days ago. Twitch's statement, like yesterday, was like, when we see bad shit, we immediately stop it right away. So what the fuck is it?
But they changed, right? I mean, there's a
There is no change.
It's
There's
PD post
The
Dan.
rules just don't apply to this motherfucker. That's it.
Because other people got
that
10
is just
bans for that stuff, right?
Listen, I think that he has absolutely done and said some things that would be ban worthy for anyone else. That said, like, aren't you? You're having an impact. You are.
There's no impact. There's no stopping until this man is gone. But I'm not in this for a PR statement or a 6-month plan or for the ADL to say that they're working with him. I'm not in it for an oversight board. I'm in it for Dan Clancy to be fucking fired because the Jewish people can never trust this motherfucker ever. Ever again. No matter what. I don't give a shit what this fucker does. That's over for him. I will not stop until he's gone or I'm gone.
Oh my gosh. You make it sound like you guys are gonna get into like a shooting battle or something.
I mean, I'm just being clear. I'm not in this for like some bullshit.
So
I don't
it
care
does
if
sound
Steve ever gets
personal.
one. It is personal because he's the that's allowing this shit to happen in the first place.
You're going to go to TwitchCon?
Huh?
Are you going to go to TwitchCon?
I might go to TwitchCon and I might fucking dress up in the ultimate like full Jewish outfit.
What's that?
The whole fucking Orthodox garb. You think I won't do it? I'll go in there. Ask if
We
I
all
can have a
believe
panel
you
and have
will
them
do
deny
it.
me.
Feels a bit anti-Semitic.
I want to do a tier list. I want to do a tier list. I want to rank
What
the
rank?
different types of dreidels.
Yeah.
My culture's not your culture.
Well, I just don't want your message to be lost. That's all I'm saying.
That's what a lot of people are saying right now. And those are also the same people. I made this meme before. These are the same people. This is why we don't have control of the Supreme Court right now. Bunch of people concerned about fucking optics and not saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong thing. And now, guess what? Republicans, they didn't give a shit. They just fucking did it. And now they have the Supreme Court.
It's not even necessarily optics though. There's like
Yeah, it's getting
messaging
shit
that
done
is
by
more
any-
effective.
No, there's getting shit done that's more effective. That's what the Republicans did.
Didn't
what we
it take
did,
the Republicans like 30 years
What's that?
quietly behind the scenes to get the Supreme
That-
Court?
and
no,
that
they
was
did it all at once by denying Merrick Garland.
Yeah, but that was a question of power. They had the power, and I don't think it was
Democrats have never had that power before.
to do what. Yeah, they did have that power.
Did they use it?
They did not use it.
Okay, that's what we're talking about. I'm using the
But-
fucking weapon of the enemy.
Do you have?
Hassan.
Hassan is my weapon.
It's been quite inspiring to watch that approach because it's like the complete opposite of what I would do.
It's the opposite of everything you guys stand for, I know.
Yeah, I don't.
And you'll see the difference in results between singing Kumbaya in front of Twitch headquarters and going fucking all out nuclear
there's
war.
something to there are certain people
Full
ideas
fucking unfiltered terror.
there are certain ideas and people that
I will become-
that deserve to be bludgeoned.
Yeah.
And the issue is that you have to pick the right target. And the like concerning issue is when it bleeds into being the wrong target, and the issue is that it becomes the wrong target very, very
Yeah,
quickly.
collateral
If you're not-
damage, ratios. Terrorists think about this all the time.
You would know.
I know exactly.
That is the issue.
Do you already have like one of those IDF lists with the fucking family
Yeah,
trees
with
and the
the
crosses? Eliminated.
Another one bites the dust.
It's annoying mostly for me that I can't share everything I know all at once.
No, but that's so good. Because
It's
like,
not.
I'm
It's not good
intrigued.
because people lose their shit. They assume that nothing is happening. But realistically speaking, releasing anything now is pointless because in 2 days it'll be completely drowned out, and then I have to wait 3 days after the election. So there is shit. But it's just like if you
Strategic
It takes
patience.
time.
if you do it now, you're literally just blowing your load for no reason, just because people want it now. They want it
Strategic
now,
patience.
but it has no reason to do it now at all.
Just like Iran and Israel, just strategic patience.
Here's what I've noticed
Wait.
from my limited experience of like fighting with left-wing anti-Semitism is that no one gives a fuck about it. Like if you look at the
absolutely,
so
right.
so the problem is like when you look at the like the press, the only people who covered this stuff so far is like what New York Post and all these like right-wing MAGA rags and shit. And in the UK, it's the same thing, right? Like
That's gonna happen.
like in the UK, the only people in the press who will cover left-wing anti-Semitism is like right-wing papers, and then the problem is like the only way you can get this message spread is by basically joining up with fucking right-wingers who half of them only care about left-wing anti-Semitism because they actually just hate Muslims. Like,
I don't disagree that anti-Semitism on the left is. You know, I would say in some ways it's worse than on the right. You know why? Because the right, at least you know what you're dealing with. They're just like,
Front.
you know what? I think these Jews are up to some sneaky shit, and it's like, okay.
It was a big issue in UK politics, though, with
Corbyn.
The leftists do it, and then they act like
Yeah,
they're better
but
than
again, it was the same. It was
it wasn't that big.
it was the same
big deal.
Boris Johnson. Hang on. Hey, Boris Johnson, who wrote
Someone from the
Boris Johnson, like who went against Corbyn, wrote a fucking book like that is so full of like racial stereotypes for every single group, and obviously like the Jews in the book are people who control the banks and pull the strings of the entire fucking planet. Like no one,
$100 for.
no one in the Conservatives gave a fuck about anti-Semitism, but it worked. Like yeah.
It's like Sarah or something.
Hold on, I'll find it. Don't worry, Mr. Negative 100.
Or Saha.
Here.
Are they?
Stop.
Why is it getting
Someone donated, right?
minus
Yeah,
100?
yeah.
200?
Because they just
They
gave
know they're
$100 to a millionaire. Probably.
when they could have given it to me.
Is 200?
I think he donated 100
Donated
twice.
twice.
For nothing. Well, not for nothing. We're all acknowledging that you donated 200 now, I guess.
Someone
Fucking name?
we've
Wait, did he
whoa.
get banned? Somebody said leave them banned.
Who was it? SHAH. Okay.
Banned him for 2
Shaw.
years.
Shaw.
Dan, I'm worried about an accusation of hypocrisy because there's a lot of spicy chatters in a lot of different places.
Uh huh.
And if that's the basis of our
Argument.
crusade, I'm concerned.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought that was one of the.
I don't know what you mean. What do you say?
So I thought you were doing some kind of analysis on the amount of times that a word is substituted for another word and how,
Sure.
and the kind of amount of words that it's close to do some kind of anti-Semitism quantitative thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not his responsibility to run a multi-billion-dollar platform where he preaches that he doesn't do that.
No, he's saying
Chatters are hard to wrangle.
Backfired on.
You think it's gonna come back to DGG?
Well, I'm just saying that I'm not saying whether it's going to come back to DGG or not come back to DGG.
What are you worried about then?
I'm just saying ideologically, isn't there an accusation of hypocrisy? People will look at DGG or other related chats and be like, I mean, YouTube chat's quite unhinged.
Sorry.
The only problem is that, like, because if we're gonna have different mics, we need you guys get it.
So Dan, you're gonna be okay if some of your big like media voice spearheads will be the likes of like Shapiro or Charlie Kirk or anyone like that. Would that be okay for you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. What if it was Trump? What if Trump comes and spearheads? I saw it. The worst anti-Semitism, the worst kind, like none you've ever seen. And you can take it from me. I know a lot of anti-Semites. Some of them good people.
Not in my bag.
Yeah. He's
I have a lot of anti-Semitic friends. Some of them good people.
You know what? If you guys don't want this to happen, if you're upset, that,
No
like,
one's
I'm not fucking upset. I'm just asking you.
I think the royalty,
No one
the other
has said
people,
that.
if they
Obviously not
upset
upset.
about this, you know what they should do? They should fucking say something. They should hide some Jews in their fucking attic. Okay. They should tell the Nazis to stop shooting the Jews. Okay. You know what the problem isn't? It's the dude taking the pictures of the Jews getting shot. Okay. Go yell at Twitch staff that are all fucking silent. Go yell at ex-Twitch staff, which are all fucking silent. Go yell at the big streamers, which know about this, but like, you know, I can kind of see both sides. I don't want to do it. Fuck you. You're my fucking enemy then. That's what it is.
Very Schmitty.
But you know I'm not complaining. But you know I'm not complaining.
I know you're not complaining.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Wait, why are you for it?
How do I? Okay.
For what? Get Dan Clancy fucking off. Because he's treating the platform really unfairly. He's got a complete double standard.
I do?
No,
Why
Clancy.
he supports you. Do you think that the same level of energy being directed at Hassan would be valid?
Probably. Because he's like the big voice of it. He's like the big ideologue. I don't think Dan Clancy is there much of evidence of him being an ideologue? Like,
So what's like the line between people that can and cannot do this type of like all-out war trying to destroy them and
okay, I think for Hassan, I think like I think he should be able to do what he wants, but on a platform that allows the same kind of like shit bigotry from other ends as well. But Twitch isn't like that. Twitch bans you for all kinds of shit that's marginally similar to what they do for Jews. So.
How do you do the star emoji? Damn it. Hold on.
Star. I think with Hassan, I just wanted to see him explaining himself in front of Congress because that'd be funny. But for Clancy, he's obviously fucked the platform for Twitch politics. So, yeah.
Yeah, these mics are really, I don't know what you call it.
Okay. Yes. This is the thing. These people, if you got a star by your name, I suggest that you play it safe.
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh.
Who are the people?
That sounded worse. That's not Jews. Those
That
are new
sounded,
users.
yeah. That sounded, suspicious.
Yeah, sorry. You know, on Discord you got a little green leaf. Yeah, no, not the Jews. Yeah.
Patch, you're in.
Okay, actually, I said this. I'll say this. One last thing. This is a passionate thing. A lot of people are accusing me of like fucking around or memeing. I said this on my video that I did on my YouTube before. I'll say it here. It is a real thing. Okay. It is a real thing where people that are Jews feel it right now. Mm-hmm. I started getting my tattoo removed at the end of October last year.
Why?
How are you to ask that? Because, I just kind of,
No, he does answer why. He wants to just say it out loud.
Because of fucking the anti. Oh, I see.
Yeah. I can't believe he just yelled at you for that.
Yeah, sorry.
Nice. I see you. I see you.
It's the because it went insane and people thought it was joke. People didn't feel it was real. When all of a sudden, all across America, it became really cool to fucking hate Jews. It felt not so poggers to do it anymore.
Yeah.
So anyone who's saying that I'm fucking memeing about
actually.
It's incredibly painful. Like emotionally and physically, to do it every fucking time. It sucks.
I don't doubt that. I mean, it's a humongous issue in America, and like it's one where we passed legislation in response to it.
Yeah.
That's why I want to make sure that we're, I don't know, locked in on the right sort of approach.
Yeah. Listen, I agree with all this. I see a lot of people giving fair criticism, and I try to respond to that. But the people that are like, it's just trolling or something, it's like infuriating.
Right? Yeah.
Right? It's not trolling. I'm out for fucking virtual blood.
What will satisfy you, Dan?
Only one thing.
Clancy's head.
The bloody hands.
Bring me the head of DJ Clancy, metaphorically.
Is there anything particular that you want to happen to Hassan?
No, I don't blame Hassan. Hassan is literally a dog that has just gone on the fucking counter and he gets closer and closer and closer to the food and no one's smacking his fucking nose with a newspaper. So of course he's gonna do it. You don't blame it. There's never been any repercussion for him doing insane shit. That makes sense. Fucking obviously. Like, it's not his fault. I would continue to push it further and further and further to get more and more viewers also, okay? It's not his fault. It's Dan Clancy's fault. That he has not set any fucking terms and let him do whatever the fuck he wants to do.
But that sounds like you do have an opinion on whether he should be banned like temporarily or should he be banned permanently or what
I don't care if Hassan gets banned. I only care if Dan Clancy gets fired and then the rules start being applied, not just to fucking people that like aren't one side of the
And if the rules are applied consistently on Twitch, Hassan would have been banned permanently a long time ago.
Like 1,000,000 years ago, 100 times. We need to pull up the clip of him calling Jews fucking inbred, the compilation.